everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the 4 root causes of eczema. The number one and most common root cause of eczema is stress, especially if you have mild eczema. Usually the number one root cause for people with mild eczema is in fact stress, whether it's work stress, chronic stress, whether it's situational stress. Usually if you have just like a patch here or there of eczema, it is usually related to stress. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I would take some time for yourself, go on a little vacation, and your eczema should clear right up. But for those with severe eczema, which I assume most of you are, stay tuned for the rest of this video because we're gonna dive into a lot of the issues you might be having. Now, when it comes to stress, it affects, I personally would say, 90% of people. And I say this because it could be the mild eczema, it could be all the way up to severe eczema. Stress impacts people going through topical steroid withdrawal. Stress is really the number one root cause, in my opinion, of eczema. So stress can even cause Candida. Stress causes so many different issues that we are so unaware of. And you can break down stress into a couple different things. It could be situational stress or it could be chronic stress. And it's usually the chronic stress when we're talking about people with severe eczema. A lot of people who have workaholic tendencies have dealt with trauma in their life. Or if there's somebody who's very emotional and empathetic, all of these people are probably dealing with chronic stress. And I actually just released a stress course, and you guys can get that with the link down below if you need a little extra help diving into stress and understanding yourself a little bit better. This is actually the only reason why I'm completely eczema free right now. There's not eczema behind my knees, there's not eczema on the creases of my elbows, and it has been years of having to battle with stress eczema to get to this point, but I never would have gotten to this point if I didn't understand the root of my stress, because I had chronic stress. And so this stress course was created by my best friend Emily Wagner. She is a stress coach, and she walks you through a 6-week-long program where you actually get down to those root causes. So what about your day is causing you stress? Creating new routines that make you feel better. Implementing meditation where you need it. It's all there in this course, and it's only $150. This is one of the cheapest courses I've ever offered. And for a lot of you, this could be your answer to healing your eczema, especially if diets aren't working for you. So if you're interested in that, there will be a link down below to the stress course. The second root cause, kind of dipping out from stress and into Candida. The reason why I put it this way is because a lot of times Candida can be caused by stress, because stress actually changes your gut microbiome in a negative way and allows for Candida to overgrow. Candida is a yeast that can overgrow in your gut. Well, just so you know, the goal isn't to eliminate Candida completely. Candida actually lives in small amounts in a normal, healthy gut. The problem is when the Candida overgrows to a very large number. That's when we're having a lot of issues. So if you're somebody whose eczema is spreading very quickly, especially on the arms, this is usually a sign of Candida. Now, your Candida can keep coming back if you're not actually taking the steps that you need to reverse the stress. There's always kind of a train of events. We have our root causes of eczema, but then there's a root cause to your root cause. For me, personally, one of my root causes was stress. It was causing Candida. The root of my stress had to do with ADHD. The root of my ADHD had to do with lack of routines. It's a whole long string of things, and you need that awareness of your body, your mind, and your emotions to understand what's going on with your individual body. So with Candida, some other signs and symptoms are that you're craving sugar, that you want to eat after you just ate. So I would sit there and literally eat a meal, and right after my meal, I would want to eat another meal. It's not healthy. Candida is not a fun time. You may even have, white on your tongue. That's called thrush, and that is Candida in your mouth. Candida is also what causes yeast infections. So Candida needs to be taken care of, and it's not fun, but the good news is with Candida, it's one of the fastest to reverse as long as its root cause is not stress. Candida can also be caused by antibiotic use. So if you think you have Candida, have you taken antibiotics in the last 2 years? Probably. It's all related. The third root cause of eczema could be that your liver is overworked. Now, a lot of times this root cause isn't the number one root cause. An overworked liver is the result of toxin overload. So there's a lot of different toxins in your life. It could be that you've taken birth control and you've also taken medications like allergy medications, you've taken Benadryl, you've taken flu medications, you've taken antibiotics, you have ate way too much sugar, you've eaten way too much. Actually, a lot of times when people try to go vegan to fix their eczema, they give themselves liver issues, which then makes them itch whenever they eat anything. So if you're experiencing day itching, that is a result of an overworked liver in most cases. Otherwise, it's Candida. So for both of these root causes, I highly recommend that you use an eczema tracker. There is a video on my channel that I can link in the description down below for you guys, all about how to create your own eczema tracker. This is the only way that you can see patterns in what's happening with your body. It's pattern recognition that allows you to go from one to the other. There's a lot of people who heal in a lot of different ways, and it's just because they've been able to listen to their body. All of us are gonna have to heal a little bit differently. Even the diet that I created, the gut healing eczema protocol, it's not gonna work across the board. You have to listen to your body and your needs. So when it comes to your overworked liver, you have to eat low salicylate. I find that just eating low salicylate and not focusing on glutamates and amines and all of those other things, I find that the salicylate thing works really well across the board for most people. So eat low salicylate and detox your liver. You can do that through milk thistle or dandelion. That's how I healed my liver. And honestly, it took me 1.5 years to have a fully healed liver, which was quite a long time because my liver was quite damaged. The fourth root cause of eczema could be the use of topical or oral steroids, giving you topical steroid withdrawal. This isn't actually eczema, this is TSW, topical steroid withdrawal, but it shows up all over your body. It's very, very similar to eczema, and I actually just released a video talking all about TSW, so I'm going to direct you guys to that video. It'll be linked in the description bar down below, and you guys will be able to check out and understand TSW a lot more. So basically, some people get really lucky, especially when they're young. They can use steroids, especially if you're somebody who hadn't used the steroids consistently. If you were young and you were using them inconsistently, sometimes that allows for your eczema to go away, and that's super cool, and you don't go through withdrawal. But a lot of people around my age, I'm 25 right now, and a lot of people around my age can't handle steroids, and they always go through TSW, at least in my experience and the people that I've talked to. And so this shows up on your neck, shows up on your chest, shows up on your face, and it's very, very flaky. It oozes a lot. It can be very, very red, and stress and TSW go hand in hand. And watch that video that I made and you'll learn why stress and TSW are all intermingled. So what is your root cause? What is your hypothesis? Leave me a comment down below. Do you think it's stress, diet? Do you think it's an overworked liver? Do you think that you have Candida? What do you think is going on with your body? Let me know in the comments down below, and maybe we can all talk to each other and help each other out. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up.
Crashing waves, I wanna see them at first light.